Educating the Deaf with Remote Learning. An article published by the Denver Post entitled, "How Do a First Grade Teacher, Educator to the Deaf, and Photography Instructor Make Remote Learning Work?" explores the challenges of educating students in a time of isolation and the various ways that teachers are stepping up to meet those challenges. Public schools are requiring teachers for the deaf to be creative in their learning styles, so students can continue to be productive while learning from home. Educators from Jeffco Public Schools explain how they are keeping their students' minds engaged by creating interactive activities that comply with the school curriculum. Ms. McCumbie's 25 first grade students are holding live video chats in lieu of in-person classes. Classmates can still talk, socialize, and interact with each other on video, and the software allows her to record all of her lessons, which is very helpful because the students are not yet able to read written directions. The environment in the regular classroom is geared towards students interacting with one another and having projects and hands-on learning assignments. Some of the lessons Ms. McCumbie creates involve going outside and drawing what they see to share with their classmates. Andrea Elbrecht, high school teacher for the deaf, is preparing for the second week of remote learning in Jeffco Public Schools at her home in Thornton, Colorado, during the last few months of the 2019-2020 academic calendar. Ms. Albrecht is thinking through the mechanics of delivering instruction to deaf or hard of hearing students within the guidelines of our new normal. She finds it extremely difficult or impossible to teach some students with multiple disabilities, autism, or developmental disabilities through a computer screen. There have been tears and breakdowns along the way, but Albrecht soldiered through the first week of remote learning for the sake of her students who rely on her. Ms. Albrecht communicates with her deaf and hard of hearing students using sign language to help explain the work in all of their courses, from chemistry class to a class on life skills. Life skills courses require the students to cook meals, do laundry, and go grocery shopping. Ms. Albrecht has support from a co-teacher and from sign language interpreters to try to meet everyone's needs. The students that she works with are from all over the Denver area, but Ms. Albrecht juggles her time to fit the need of each student. During her lessons, she reads stories designed for special needs students over video chat, holds up pictures on the page to her camera, puts the book down, signs what the page says, and often rereads and re-signs the page over and over before flipping to the next one. She has found online group discussions with multiple sign language users to be especially difficult because the camera can only focus on one student at a time, making conversations hard to follow. Missed information and misunderstandings cause confusion and hinder productivity. Miss Albrecht and many other special education teachers often worry about meeting the goals of her students' individualized education programs, which act as documented learning plans for each public school child eligible for special education in the country. Even though the end of the school year is near, more tools, resources, and technological innovations are still in the works. I'm missing the camaraderie we have in our classroom, Albrecht said. It's been interesting. It's been fun, but it's also been heartbreaking because I can't just go through the screen and help them and show them. Erin Reiner grades her students' projects at her home in Lakewood on Thursday, March 26, 2020. Reiner teaches AP Art History and Photography at Bear Creek High School in Jeffco Public Schools. Erin Reiner is an AP Art History and Photography high school teacher at Lakewood School District. Her photography students are swapping out projects that are developed in the darkroom with projects that can be done in the confines of their homes by using their cell phones. Without access to her arsenal of camera equipment and photography tools, Reiner is allowing her students' imaginations to run wild. Assignments have sent them on socially distanced adventures throughout their homes and backyards to capture snapshots of life on their cell phone cameras.